Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and it's Saturday and I'm doing a fast pantry pull meal, mac and cheese with bacon. Okay, here's what we got. This is extra old cheddar or extra sharp cheddar. I put that on the inside to give it more flavor. This is old cheddar and a bit of extra sharp cheddar. We have a couple of tablespoons of butter in here, onions, zucchini, and bacon. And of course, we can't forget our macaroni. Now, this is cooked al dente. You don't want it cooked soft, okay? You want it mostly cooked because it is going in the oven. All right, so now we've got our butter in here and it's melted. And I'm just gonna add a couple of tablespoons of, can you pass me the milk, dear? I forgot the milk. A couple of tablespoons of flour. And we're just gonna cook this flour and this butter together. Thank you, darling. And then we're going to add some milk. You don't need too much, maybe a cup and a half. This will make enough for us to have a lovely dinner and Howie to have lunch tomorrow, and I don't have to cook his lunch. But I add some garlic and some leeks. That's a lot of leeks, but we like onion, and onion's good for you. Now, 4 jars always pops. We're going to shut this off. See how nice and thick that is? We're going to drop our zucchini in there. And that's going to liquid it up a little bit. Onions. You can layer this if you want, folks. But this is just the simplest way to get it done. And in goes our sharp cheddar. Extra sharp cheddar. That's perfect. Now we're just going to dump this in here. Whoops. I'm making fire and stuff all over the place. And we're just, see how this is not completely cooked? And we're just going to stir this in. Try and get everything, all this pasta coated with the bechamel and the zucchini and the onions and the leeks. Papa won't even notice the vegetables. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this here like this and set this here like this so that I'm not putting it directly on the burner. And we're just going to dump our mixture in here. Like this. Oh yeah. And we know Papa's going to pepper it, so we're not going to bother. And now we're just going to shake our sharp cheddar and our old cheddar right over top. Spread it out. We're going to take this half a pack of bacon and layer it right over the top. Now that's all my mother would put on for a family of 5, but you know, just make sure we cover up every last little bit of this with a lid of bacon. You'll never notice the vegetables. This is going into a 350-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. We're going to cover it. Cook it for 35 minutes covered and then 15 minutes uncovered, 350. For a couple of minutes at the end, I put the broiler on to really toast up that cheese. All right, let's make Father a plate. When the bacon's toasted on top, it doesn't lift the cheese off. So we'll take the bacon, put it on the side. Oh yeah. Oh. Now, this doesn't look cheesy because I used a lot of white cheese, But trust me, this is some good eating. Let's pepper that and take that to Father and see what he has to say. You put your phone down. You're on candid camera. You're welcome. Oh, Gracie, careful. It's really hot.
Get back. Too hot for you, dog. Very tasty.
You wouldn't know that there's a whole pint of zucchini in there, would you?
Oh, I figured as much.
Thanks, honey. You got to share it, Jason.
No,
give it a little
it's
piece
too
of
hot.
blow on it then. Take a little piece and blow on it. There you go. My goodness, isn't supper time unless she gets some too.
She will, but when it cools down.
When it cools down. Thanks, honey. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying pretty much every meal I do is a pantry pull meal, but that's your pantry pull meal for a Saturday evening. Take care, God bless. But you'll be watching this on Monday.